Welcome back to the Between the Headset podcast with yours truly, Jalen Connor, the comedic voice of sports intelligence. Thank you for tuning in today. Let's get into today's episode. Y'all, I don't know if y'all can see, but I got an elbow in my lip, like yesterday actually. Yesterday, I was playing basketball around like 4 o'clock. Got caught with a ball. Had to go get stitches. Luckily, it's only one stitch, so you feel me? My lip back repaired, but just waiting for the stitch to heal up. But as you can see, my lip a little swollen, y'all. So bear with me. I'm also not feeling the best. Well, mentally, I'm always good. Not always good, but I'm great. I'm great mentally. Just feeling a little body, feeling a little, under the weather, just a little bit. But I'm excited to be back in the stew and recording episode 14 for y'all. So let's get right into it, man. First things first. Matter of fact, only thing first. Today, bro, we talking strictly draft talk, man. And I think it's important for me to tell y'all who I think the best picks of the drafts are. And no, I'm not talking about talent-wise. We know we just gonna say limited talent in the 2024 NBA draft, but I think a couple teams got some pretty good pieces that can be pretty, important and vital to their team's success. And number one, we're gonna start with the Los Angeles Lakers. Yes, I know I'm a Lakers fan. Yes, I know, but this is completely unbiased. I think the Lakers getting Dalton Connect at number 17 was the best steal of the draft, to put it that way. Dalton Connect adds wing versatility to the Lakers, which we had none of all year, which is why the rotations have been bad all year. We're trying to find who's our guy off the wing. Like, is it going to be Dinwiddie? Is it going to be D'Lo? Is it going to be Cam Reddish, Taurean Prince? Like, you know what I'm saying? We had a lot of guys coming in and out that just wasn't doing enough, wasn't doing what we needed. But he is exactly what we need for the wing. He adds versatility because he can catch the ball off the move and get to his mid-range, get to the rim, which we really didn't see out of any of our wings. We couldn't get a ball to any of our wings and let them work. And not let them work, because that's really AR's role. We can get a ball to AR and let him, do whatever he wants. But he was really our point guard, to be for real. Our primary playmaker. Him and D'Lo was like 2 point guards, really. But we have a bona fide wing, a bona fide three-point shooter, and another playmaker, because like I said, when he catches the ball off the wing, he can get to the rim, he can get to to his three, he can get to the mid-range, and he can also find an open guy if help comes. And I feel like that's exactly what we needed in this draft. And he can also fill it up once he gets hot. And I mean, what can we say? Buckets is buckets. So I think he'll complement AR perfectly, because AR is primarily ball dominant. He'll complement LeBron perfectly. Of course, we know LeBron can find the shooters. And AD is going to be AD. So with all of them combined, man, I think this is exactly what we need. I still think we need we could use another big to help AD out, because when AD gets subbed out, there's really nobody down there. But I think this is definitely a step in the right direction, and I feel like this is the best steal of the draft, and this went to my guys, so I'm overly excited. Number 2, we got Zach Edey, number 9 to the Grizzlies. I love this pick. The reason I love this pick is because basically he's a bigger Steven Adams. We've seen what Steven Adams did for Ja Morant and what's his name, Jaren Jackson Jr. Excuse me. I love seeing those three guys together, and I feel like they just got a bigger Steven Adams. He'll be great for Ja and JJJ, allowing JJJ to play his primary position, which is the 4. He can now be a true forward, and I think he'll excel in that position. He'll excel more offensively and defensively, because he'll be in the right positions on defense to be even more impactful, especially with a 7'4" juggernaut down there to have his back. The paint protection even doubles with him down there. I would like to see these two go against Gobert and Cat and see who got more bump. But alongside with the paint protection, it now allows driving lanes to open up for Ja, because his big body can carve out space for him down low. He can also set big body screens to open up lanes or free up shooters, So I think he could be great in this Grizzlies offense, this fast-paced, get to the rim offense. I mean, that's their identity, so it makes sense to draft someone that's true to their identity, and I think Zach Edey is exactly that for the Grizzlies, and I think this is the second best steal of the draft. Number 3, we got Rob Dillingham, picked at number 8 initially by the Spurs and traded to the Timberwolves. Number 1, San Antonio, you traded him for my little brother. You traded him for my little brother, bro. Like, you traded him for somebody who probably woke up late for their AAU game last weekend. Like, come on now. Like, I mean, like, everybody want to be. I guess San Antonio watched my last video and they seen how I broke down what Danny Ainge did for the Celtics. Bro, you not Danny Ainge, bro. He's not Danny Ainge, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And if they come out in 7 years and this pick that they got become generational, I'm act like I never was a YouTuber, never did any of that. But for now on, this I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. Why are we trading away? Like, y'all could have had one of the best young backcourts in the league with Rob Dillingham and Castle alongside Wemby. Like, come on now. And then you still got NBA all-season Bronny. Who knows what you could have got out of that. So, I don't get it. But I'm not a GM. That's why I'm not a GM, because I don't get some of this stuff. But, yeah, I feel like the trade to the Timberwolves was great for the Timberwolves, though. It gives – now the Timberwolves have one of the most skilled young backcourts in the NBA. Probably one of the most young and skilled backcourts we've seen ever. Really, hopefully both of these guys can stay healthy. It also gives Mike Conley a replacement, because we know Mike Conley is on his way out. And it also allows Rob to grow as a point guard under Mike Conley. We all know Anthony Edwards is a shooting guard, okay? He can work on his playmaking, of course, but he is a shooting guard. And with Rob's height, he really has no other choice but to be a point guard. And we know he's a score-first type of guy, but he can facilitate as well. So I think this would be great for him to grow as a point guard and build his IQ under watching somebody who's been doing it at a high level for a long time under Mike Conley. So I think that's great for Rob and the Minnesota Timberwolves. It also gives Minnesota another score-first playmaker to take some pressure off of Anthony Edwards, who seemed to have like no help in the playoffs at times. Even with Cat being there, it's like, all right, we need somebody else to handle the ball, take the pressure off. Not even handle the ball, because they had Mike Conley handle the ball, but you know, like, come on, it's Mike Conley. Like, he's not in his prime anymore. They need somebody to actually put some pressure on the defense, be another scoring option as well as facilitator. And I think this is what Rob Dillingham is and can definitely grow into, because we don't know how successful he'll be initially entering the league, but I think he can definitely grow as a player to be a very good score-first playmaker in today's league. That being said, we're going to move on to number 4, in which I have Mr. TikTok, Mr. Penny Nails. First things first, bro. Yeah, it's my podcast. I'm about to yak. First things first, bro. Why do we care so much about this man Nails and TikTok, bro? Like, he's in the league, bro. I ain't gonna lie, when I first seen him, I'm like, yeah, he's a little different, like, you know, but we all met somebody who was a little different and played sports and was stuff like, bro, I met some people even nerdier, maybe not painting. Yes, painting nails, yes. I know football players who paint their nails and make TikToks and this and the third, and they don't get as much hate, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? So let's not act like it's the first person. Like, it's Gen Z, guys. You can do anything in today's world. So, we got Mr. TikTok, Jared McCain, number 16 to Philly. And I think this is a great pickup for Philadelphia. They got Buddy Hield, I believe, last offseason or the year before that, and he hasn't panned out. And I think he can do a great job of filling the shoes of what Buddy Hield was supposed to be for Philadelphia, which Buddy Hield was supposed to be like a consistent third or 3.5 option, because, you know, they had Tobias Harris too. Like, him and Tobias Harris supposed to interchange as the bona fide third option for Philadelphia. Wasn't very successful for them. They just weren't consistent enough. And I think Jared McCain as consistent wing shooter for Philly, which is valuable in any league, especially the NBA. And I think he'll also grow into being a consistent third option for Philadelphia, considering his sharpshooting and his craftiness once he gets in the lane. And he's also a great playmaker. Has high level IQ alongside score first Tyrese Maxey and just absolutely dominant Joel Embiid. So I'm excited to see what he would plan out to be, because I've seen a comparison that says like Emmanuel Quickly. I don't know. Maybe I haven't watched enough of Jared to say Emmanuel Quickly, but I see the similarities, like the float game, the catch and shoot ability, the catch triple threat, get to the lane ability. I see the similarities, but honestly, I think he could be like, his ceiling could be like a Klay Thompson, you know, if he wants to go in the realm of being a sharpshooter, opposed to, you know, somebody who puts the ball on the floor more often. You know, Klay Thompson puts the ball on the floor here and there to get to his spots, and I think that's exactly what Jared McCain can be in today's league. And I think this is ultimately a great pickup for Philadelphia. Hopefully they can stay healthy this year, and Jared McCain can be consistent, so we can see what Philly could be to their full potential, because I think they can compete with Boston at their full potential with Joel Embiid being so dominant. So, yeah, great pickup for the Sixers. Number 5, and this is the last one I have on the list. Stephon Castle, number 4 to the Spurs. Y'all, this is like my lip. Every time I look at it, I laugh, but like, I know y'all can, like, it probably sound like I got a tad bit lisp. I know y'all can hear it a little bit, maybe. I can hear it. But Stephon Castle, number 4 to the Spurs. Two-way playmaker to pair with Wemby's out of this world two-way abilities. High level basketball player. He plays hard, plays winning basketball, hence him winning. I'm not sure if he won both championships with UConn, but I know he won last year. I believe he was there both years though. But plays winning basketball, adds some speed and athleticism to the Spurs, which is one thing they definitely needed. Like timely speed. Like, of course they had young guys, but they need guys who are best when they're flying up and down the court. Like Stephon Castles, Devin Vassell, and Wemby is even a great floor runner. So to have Stephon Castles, probably one of the best, or probably the best guard in today's draft, that can just run up and down the floor, find open guys, and play hard defense all game long. I think that is great for this young Spurs core who is still trying to find an identity, a culture under great coach and Greg Popovich. I think he does not possess the shooting ability that the Spurs would not necessarily need at the moment. They don't have a whole bunch of three-point shooting, and I think they would have liked if they can get somebody with a little more three-point shooting. But I think they ultimately did draft the best guard for them, per se. I think him and Rob Dillingham would have been great together, but if it was to choose one or the other, I'd probably go Castle, just because he plays winning basketball, and that's huge for a franchise who's trying to get back on track. And that's my top 5 steals of the 2024 NBA draft. I'm going to go back through them. We got number 1, I had Dalton Connect, number 17 to the Lakers. Number 2, Zach Edey, number 9 to the Grizzlies. Number 3, Rob Dillingham, number 8 initially to the Spurs, but traded to the Timberwolves. Number 4, number 16, Jared McCain to Philly. And number 5, I had Stephon Castle, number 4 to the Spurs. That being said, we're going to come to a near conclusion of this video. But y'all, man, what are y'all watching, man? Y'all watching the Between It? Y'all know I can't end without my get this cool player today, man. And today, yeah, I'm going there. Bronny James, man. The GOAT son is our get this cool player today. And it really could have went to Rich Paul. It really could have went to JJ Redick. It really could have went to LeBron James for making this happen, man. Yes, it get like that. The best player of all time should have that pool to get his son in the league, even if it might be some players a little bit better than him. Yeah, maybe they could have got the Duke big, bro. I don't care, bro. I'm not a Lakers fan. I'm a LeBron fan, bro. Bring Bronny on in, man. And yes, he's a very talented young guard. He's been talented his whole life. he can jump through the roof, dang near Ja Morant bunnies. Let's not act like he's not probably the most athletic point guard in this draft. Also, he plays hard. He plays basketball the right way. And he's a knockdown shooter. He showed glimpses that he could be a knockdown shooter. I think Bronny's ceiling is way higher than a lot of people are trying to give him credit for, bro. I think at the least he could become a bona fide guard 3 and D in today's league, man. We've seen guys like this in the league throughout the history of the league at 6'2", 6'3", who might not be the best scorers or even the best playmakers, but their three-point shooting ability makes up for it, and their defensive intensity makes up for it. And yes, I think Bronny James can be that. And also, I think he has a great basketball mind. His IQ might not be there right now, but we've been seeing his whole career, he's always made the right plays. And when you see a player that can make the right plays, that shows glimpses that the basketball IQ is there and will continue to grow. And he's playing on his father, bro. Not only is that a dream come true for LeBron James and Bronny James and me. And me, man. I don't care. LeBron dreams is my dreams, man. But it's absolutely the drive and the encouragement, all of that's gonna be there. He's got the support system literally by his side at all times. Brian can help him deal with the media presence, the pressure, all of that, because not only is he his father, but he went through the same thing at 100 times bigger scale when he was coming into the league. And Rich Paul is that guy, man. I want to put that out there. Rich Paul said, "Don't nobody touch him." I ain't gonna necessarily say somebody was looking to draft him out. I don't think nobody was gonna take him before 55, Rich. But nobody touch him. And hell no, he ain't get on the two. Hell, this is the GOAT son we talk about two-way contract. Man, y'all tripping, man. So my man is on the roster, here to stay, and I'm excited to see what Bronny gonna become, bro. And I ain't been liking, bro, all the hate, bro. I have not been liking all the hate, bro. And I'm gonna say this before we end this video, bro. All these white folks in the working corporation that have high status jobs and are rich and all that, and then when they sons inherit all that and get a position under their father to work at a high level, we don't say nothing about that, right? That's the whole point of generational wealth and setting a blueprint and platform for your children. So by the time you're on your way out the work field, they can come in the work field scot-free. And there's no difference here, bro. Only thing is that LeBron James' job is to play basketball. He's dominated in his work field to the point where he gave his son an easy bridge right into the same exact work field that he dominated in. I see no problem with it. All right? Exactly. Yeah, y'all can't say nothing now. I'm hitting y'all with logic. But man, like I said, man, I appreciate y'all views every episode, man. I know I wasn't feeling my best today, and I got a slight little. I'm gonna show y'all it real quick. It's not bad, bro. Y'all see my lip is basically fully repaired. It was on top of my lip. Just caught a little elbow, one stitch. I'm feeling great, man. And when I get back healthy, I got that mic'd up video for y'all as well. And we also still have one more spot left for the Between the Headset podcast, first annual fantasy football league. So if you're interested in that, DM me, comment something, and then I'll get you on in there. With that being said, that's going to conclude episode 14 of the Between the Headset podcast. Thanks for tuning in. Like, comment, share, and please subscribe. Roll to 100 subscribers. And I'm out.